Well, it sure has been a hot minute since we saw this layout, but I completely forgot that we had this layout, and now I'm gonna try this again. Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we're taking a look at a brand new reveal for a Transformers toy, even though we kind of knew about it previously. This is going to be a Top Gun and Transformers collaborative figure, so much like the Ghostbusters and the Back to the Future, Ectotron, and Gigawatt. This is going to be Maverick, which is a perfect name. I think the main reason why they're deciding to do this is because Top Gun was supposed to have a film coming out pretty recently, and then with all the quarantine and stuff, I think it got pushed back. A lot of films got pushed back. It's hard to keep track which ones are coming sooner rather than later. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the stock images, because we get a good look at the figure this time, not just looking at it from a box. Which, by the way, the box still looks beautiful. It's very different compared to what we normally see for these Transformers collaborative figures, and it's cool that we're getting apparently 2 collaborative figures this year. I guess it also kind of counters the Ghostbusters Optimus Prime. If you count that, then technically we already had 2 collaborative figures last year, so I guess this just kind of catches up with that. Anyways, there's the back of the box too. I'm glad that we're getting stock images of the back of the packaging as well. I know it's not the most useful thing, but it's there at least, so, you know, that's nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the jet mode. Now, I'm not personally a Top Gun fan. I don't even think I've ever watched the movie. So, yeah, I know, blasphemy, you've never watched Top Gun? Just not a film that really interests me. But anyways, taking a look at the jet mode and just basing it off an army jet, I think that this thing looks pretty good. Some of the more duller plastic colors don't really blend well with it, like the landing gear should have been painted up, but the overall jet looks pretty good, and it's got this dirty weathering effect on it that, it does a decent job. There's some nice panel lines, and it's a very clean looking jet. Like, yes, you could see a little bit of kibble underneath, but it's really not so bad. It's not like movie masterpiece Starscream or, a lot of the typical jet Transformers. This one actually cleans up pretty well. One thing you could say about the collaborative figures is that the alt modes, they're pretty clean, except for the windscreen on the Back to the Future car, but I kind of see why it's like that, but still, I don't know, something's off about that. But anyways, this does look pretty cool, and the wings open up, which I think is a nice touch. And even with the wings open up, you can see that on the back. It looks fine. It's a very clean looking jet. If you just want a basic jet that transforms, I think that this might be something to look into. Anyways, yeah, even from the back view, it looks pretty good. I hope that you could port blast effects on the jet boosters. That would be nice. And then you also have a little motorcycle, a little red motorcycle accessory. I think that's a nice addition to it. And, yeah. And here he is in the robot mode. Now he's got a volleyball. Apparently he's got 2 hands that you could swap out to hold the volleyball, as well as the volleyball itself. And, yeah, his robot mode, a lot of people are comparing this to the Cyberjets, and I would love to see this get remolded into Cyberjets. But you know what else I see? I see potential for Cybertron Thundercracker out of this. Anyone else? I totally see it from this. But anyways, moving on, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the images. That is a nice pose of just him playing volleyball. If we had a Volleybot, if you have the Studio Series Top Spin, and if we get the lead foot and you just swap the head around, you could totally have a game going on. Anyways, yeah, looks pretty good. Yes, hollow arms, not really the biggest problem for me. I mean, we've got that for a lot of Transformers toys, so it's not really a big problem. But I think he does look pretty good. He also kind of reminds me of some of the drones from the first Transformers game. You guys remember Shockwave and how kind of weird he looked? He was like some sort of helicopter thing. I don't know why, I get that kind of vibe. He also kind of reminds me of Dreadwing with the purple head. But, yeah, I like the cockpit on the chest. I think overall he's got a nice aesthetic to him. And he's got a couple of what looks like shotguns, which I think is very cool. I do like that. I wonder if they form from the missiles. I don't think they do, but they're a nice addition anyways. I'm not going to complain about that. And then they just added some glow to it because, oh... There's the stock image that's gonna look a little wonky because I think they mistransformed the shoulders. And there's one other image that I want to take a look at. There's the alt mode with all the accessories if you're curious. Let's see. There's the Top Gun poster, collaborative logo. There it is. I wanted to take a look at the head. I think the helmet looks fantastic. I kind of want to repaint this as, I don't know, Air Raid or something. But I love the visor. I love the face mask around that. I think the head sculpt is perfect for him. Just overall, I do like this thing. I'm not as attached to it as the Back to the Future car or the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. So I don't know if I personally need it, but I think as a novelty, and just the fact that he looks pretty decent. He looks like he's got some character to him, even though I don't know anything about him. I think I kind of want him. So what do you guys think? Please comment below, let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. I'll see you guys next time.